Welcome back to the Football Analyst channel. And here with me, I have a guest, a very important guest. His name is Quam. So, Quam, please can you introduce yourself to my beloved football fans out there?
Okay. My name is Quam. As you can now see, I'm a Man United supporter, and she dragged me here to do this. So here we are, and we're gonna have fun today. So.
Yeah, cool. We're gonna have fun today. He's also a Manchester United fan.
I don't like talking about them much, though.
You don't like talking about Manchester United? Why?
Much. I talk about them, but you know the vibes. You know.
Yeah, we're not actually. United is not actually performing well. So.
Yeah.
So
until then,
until start performing well, that's why we want to start talking about Manchester United.
Until I can beat my chest about them, then we'll start talking about.
But you're putting on the jersey.
It's a clothes.
It's a clothes. Alright, so actually, you guys must have been wondering, like, why am I always bringing United? See, because United, we rule the world. Like, nowhere you go to, you will definitely see a Manchester United fan. So, but then you can actually be on my show too. Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, whatsoever. Don't worry, soon. Alright, so Quam, I am really eager to talk about Chelsea right now, but I don't want to talk about Chelsea. Don't let me start with Chelsea. Okay, so let's start with Jesse Lingard. Let's start with Lionel Lingard or Cristiano Lingard.
You could even put up there.
Like,
yeah, it's deserved it actually, because Lingard has always been there, but recently Man United has been bad. The players have been bad. Nobody has been good in Man United squad. Yeah. So, and some players need to get their head out of the current situation. Lingard is probably one of them, and you can see there's no pressure on him where he is currently.
Because ever since he joined West Ham January, 8 appearances and 6 goals with 3 assists. Yeah. Like, are you surprised about his performance at West Ham?
No, I'm not surprised. But at the same time, I am surprised because he's been playing terrible for us whenever he's come on this season. But at the same time, Lingard has given us top goals in the FA Cup too.
Yes, so I like days of Lingard in Manchester United. Then like.
He had his movements, exactly. Yeah, he's capable of doing all that, and in that club where there's less pressure. So.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the point here. The pressure, like there's less pressure for him, and then he had family issues while he was in Manchester United. I read that his mom was having a mental breakdown.
And
he had to take care of his 2 younger siblings, and he has a child he still has to take care of. You know how people can be so overwhelmed, and I think that was what actually happened to his performance.
No one actually sees all that in football. We only see the players.
We just want them to play.
Yeah.
At some point, so I was actually mad at him. Like, Lingard, what's happening? Then I think it was Oli that came out to talk about his family issue, and then that was the moment I actually had to give him some slack. Like, okay, you have to, but then no fans now. We just wanted that results,
week
like
in, week out.
Exactly, week in, week out. But I think when I had he wanted to be loaned out, I was happy. One thing was I just don't want him to sell him.
Why?
I don't want him to sell him. Like, I want him to loan so that he can play, because now I'm sure if we're still being Manchester United, we'll be finding it hard to enter the team. We still have Van der Beek sitting on the bench, like someone, a first 11 player at Ajax.
Two players.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely he might not have actually played, giving that chance to play. So him going to a club whereby he is much more needed. At least this is like a fresh start for him, and he's really playing well. He's really playing well. 8 appearances, 6 goals.
Did you see his goal this past week?
Yeah, like he made an assist again, and the second goal he contributed. It was among those ones that contributed to this. Yeah, exactly. So Jesse Lingard, Lionel Lingard, Cristiano Lingard, continue with the vibe. Yeah, exactly. Continue representing Manchester United. Alright, so let's go back to Chelsea now.
Okay. Yeah.
Like last in Premier League, Chelsea end up eating breakfast. They didn't just eat breakfast, they ate lunch, dinner, brunch, everything, like 5-2.
Full course meal.
Full course meal. Like, what happened?
I was waiting for this day to come, to be
Really?
honest.
I swear, every time Chelsea is playing, I'm always like, one day this will be this.
Yeah. And it came at the perfect time after the international break, like when all their good luck had rested for a bit.
I swear. And the part was the funny part was that they scored first, but then Thiago Silva had a red card.
That was when bad luck started.
Yeah, but to me, I think that second foul wasn't a foul, kind of. Did you watch the match?
I didn't watch the match, but is it the one that is slid after he tried to tackle? Yeah. Football these days, you don't know what you're gonna get with cards and VAR, and they didn't get the leg after he got the ball.
No, he didn't get the
leg.
But the West Brom player actually sold it.
That's why I said bad luck.
Yeah, he sold it for him. Because when I was watching the reverse angle and all that, I realized that the guy didn't actually even eat him. Thiago Silva didn't eat the guy, but actually, players now. The guy actually sold it for the referee, and the referee bought it. And Thiago already had a first yellow card, so he was given the second yellow card and then a red card. But then Chelsea fans started, if not for red card, we would have won.
Well,
If not, the fact is that Chelsea, right from onset, anytime they lose, they're always looking for excuse. Unlike other clubs like Manchester United, if we lose, fine, we lose. We'll insult, we'll tell Ole how to start hashtag Ole how to trend.
Yeah.
If it is Rashford that fumbles, Rashford will get it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But Chelsea, they're always looking for, it is the referee's fault. It is this one. It is red card. It is the field is bad.
They are desperate
this
to get
one
back
is
to
this.
winning ways. That's
It's
why.
just crazy. But then we know 5-2 was really.
It was embarrassing.
That day I was so happy.
Where did they play the game again?
I was so happy at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, yeah, it was bound to happen because I knew the break they had would slow them down for a little bit, and
but thank God they actually won Champions League. The Champions League against Porto. If not, I was ready. Like I wanted to bury them last year. Like the fans, I wanted to bury them, and I know what I will be getting on that comment section. On this comment section, I wanted to bury them. Finally. But yeah, they won Porto. But the Porto match, I don't understand. Like they were pressing, they had more chances, and they just kept losing it. Porto. They just kept losing, especially the first half.
Funny thing is about Chelsea, most people say they just win. Like they are doing the right things and they just win, but they don't have that team-like spirit.
Okay.
So obviously, the coach too is a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
And is coming and imposed his style of play. So far they are buying into it. They are going to be doing well.
Because
until last weekend happened.
Yeah.
So now that last weekend has happened, I'm sure going back to the league this week. Who are they playing this week?
I don't really know.
Yeah, forget about the Champions League now. Like when we come back to the Premier League, they would have doubts in them, and this week might either be a draw.
Yeah, just like what happened to Liverpool. Liverpool had that break, and that was
once the run stopped. When Social came into, you had an unbelievable run.
Exactly. I knew this time would come to the draw, lose, and then Chelsea people now, Chelsea fans. Maybe soon hashtag tour out start trying.
They like it.
They like it.
Yeah, but I just want them to slow down this towards the end of the season.
They like Sarri too.
Nah, they didn't like Sarri.
They like Sarri. I can remember my friends that Chelsea fans. They won't let me rest. Sarri. Sarri. They're always hyping that. They've always been hyping that coach. Every new coach like
didn't
this.
Like him.
They'll start hyping them. Even Conte. They hyped that guy, and it was so. And at the view center yesterday on Wednesday, they started again. Like, don't worry. Other fans like, we're waiting for you. We know how you guys start. You start hyping, and you know how you guys start swearing for them. We are waiting for that time when you start saying, Tua does not have sense. Tua is this. Why is he not playing this? Why is he playing that? And all that. So you're still actually waiting for that moment. But
Yeah.
I really can't wait. But that 5-2,
They
Chelsea,
deserved it.
your breakfast is going to be too long. We are waiting. I sit down waiting for you guys.
It's time to
Break
get on
one.
their
All
head.
your all.
Mbappe trying to find an angle for himself. He's done that.
Bayern Munich had 14 shot on targets and 7 shot off targets. Like
I knew those guys were going to score because when PSG scored the first goal, those guys
Mbappe.
almost killed that guy that injured the defender Marquinhos or what's his name.
yeah, okay, yeah.
They said he played about 28 minutes and had 7 blocks. Like you expected him to, and he scored the goal. So obviously
Like,
he had done the work for the whole day.
Like the attack.
Nah,
Barcelona,
it's something-
I think Barcelona.
something.
Bayern Munich want to kill
Yeah,
someone. Like
They're top
the
of-
attack was just too much. Like kudos to what's it called, to PSG.
Nah.
They really tried to actually keep it up.
I thought
And
PSG were going to lose the game at some point.
man, do you think
Yeah.
Bayern Munich can qualify?
Well,
To
3 away
semi-final.
goals.
3 away goals.
The game could be like yesterday's game too.
Yeah, I'm
if it's
expecting
possible.
more goals
Yeah, so
against
if
second
it's
leg.
possible,
I'm expecting more goals.
anything can
But
still happen.
I think the main thing that actually killed the whole thing is just the Lewandowski issue. He's injured.
Easy.
Yeah, he's
He didn't-
injured.
he didn't
He
play
didn't
yes-
play.
oh,
He didn't
okay.
play. He's
Oh.
injured and he's definitely not going to play next week.
And they're
so-
going to miss him. But
That means
regardless,
that actually-
those guys were attacking yesterday. And once they whip the ball, that crosser
But
not
Quam really needs to start converting his not just dribbling
and to
and
create
dribbling.
also.
He knows how to create. He knows how to dribble, but then score.
Yeah.
That's an issue. Like, man, those at some point were like God. And luck was actually against Bayern Munich because they played better. They
Yeah.
played well.
Yeah.
Especially the first 2 goals PSG scored. They were playing well and PSG was just
They
scoring. I had to tweet like, football is unfair. How can you be playing and another team would now be scoring? Like, it's unfair.
They almost scored before they scored the second goal, but it was offside.
Offside.
You remember?
Yeah, it was but it wasn't really an offside. It wasn't.
Well, you
But-
can't say.
It wasn't. But I don't know why they didn't check the over thing. It wasn't. But
Very clear and obvious.
but then 2 goals from Mbappe.
No, Mbappe is a real gunman. Like, he scores. He knows how to shoot the ball. Yeah.
Alright, so there was a controversy. I think someone tweeted that what Mbappe did
Yeah.
against Bayern Munich is something Rashford can actually do.
Rashford has done it against PSG himself. No, like.
There is something Rashford can actually do. And
Yeah.
people, as usual, people started Rashford cannot be like.
The
So
problem with Man United is the team as a whole.
okay.
Individually, we have players everywhere, but for them to be playing as a team, consistency, week in, week out, maybe they need to. They've been training for years, so I don't know. I can't say they need to train together.
Who's fault?
We've
So
been
you-
blaming
who do you think you
I've been
blame?
blaming coaches over the year, but coach after coach is the same thing. If we're being honest,
So you think it's not the coach fault?
it's the whole club, and since
But who is taking who is going to take the highest blame here?
it's good. Everybody should everybody should cut a slice of their cake and
Equal-
just serve it.
Oh wait, it's the coach that is bringing his first 11. It's the coach that is doing
But-
substitution. You know, Ole always gets the substitution wrong, almost every time.
If you're looking at the coach in that aspect, yeah, there's yin and there's yang. Like, you have to something that sway the other thing. In terms of social now, is develop the club. If we're being honest, out of all the coaches since Fergie left, he's been the one playing the football we all want to see.
I want to see.
He's been the one. He's improved most of the players we have. Like, we can say, okay, this guy. I didn't have any hope on Shaw before, but Shaw has improved. Rashford is developing. Marshall is not developing anymore because I was expecting him to turn up this season.
I don't understand that guy, man.
Rashford
Maybe
is
he
developing.
needs to. They need to loan him
Yeah,
for a fresh
management
start.
also. Yeah, you can see Pogba, the way he's managed Pogba. To be honest, no coach has managed Pogba this same way, and
Yeah.
because Pogba is always outdated and
Exactly.
like,
Always.
James was
outdated.
disappeared. We didn't see James throughout the season, but anytime he's played recently, he scores. So we have those individual stuff, but for them to just play as a team week in, week out, every week, that consistency, that's just what we need.
What we need, exactly.
And the
Alright,
defense, I don't trust them like that.
So, well, my question now is, do you think Rashford in PSG team,
In the PSG.
in a PSG team,
Yeah.
can perform now?
Yeah,
Mbappe.
Rashford is a gun man. I won't say like Mbappe, because Mbappe has done it. He's won the
Several
World Cup. But Rashford will perform that way.
Will perform
Yeah,
that way.
Rashford performs. But it's just Ginger doesn't play like a teammate sometimes. But on a normal day, we know what Rashford can do.
So your answer now is Rashford can perform
On the same level
on the
as
same level as
Mbappe.
Mbappe in a team like PSG.
In football,
Or in
general.
football as
Yeah,
in general.
yeah.
In football in general. That's your final answer.
Will perform there at the
Finance.
same level. Yeah.
You're not calling a friend.
Nah.
You're not using your lifeline.
I believe in Rashford.
Lastly, I think we should talk about Atletico Madrid in La
Okay.
Liga.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening to Atletico Madrid? Because as of February, they were 13 points clear from the second position, and then they still had what's it called?
Games in hand. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
outstanding games. And then I was actually saying that the season is over already. 13
I was expecting them to ride their luck.
But now they're just a point ahead of Barcelona.
Yeah.
That's just the point that they're now on 66 points. Barcelona is on 65. Why Real Madrid is on 63?
Real Madrid is 3 points. That's just one loss.
I swear.
And they have 10 games to go. Okay. Yeah. In the big picture, you can see that that's why when you're mentioning big teams in La Liga, you wouldn't mention Atletico Madrid.
First mention Barcelona, Real Madrid,
like,
maybe then you now start talking about Atletico, Sevilla, and all
like
that.
even seasons when Real Madrid and Barcelona, like we're all laughing at them, to be honest.
Can you imagine? Like, this season was supposed to be Atletico's year. I don't know how they just threw everything away.
That's
Just
the
like
difference
Manchester
between-
United threw things away too. I don't know why they just threw. At least Manchester United we're not leading second position with 13 points. Like
Let's not even talk
Atletico.
about Man United in that regard. Those guys are waste.
Like Atletico Madrid, 13 good
Nah,
points.
nah.
Ow!
And I heard Suarez is injured also.
See,
So and most times it's the one that scores for them. So going forward, they don't have much hope like that.
so
It's done for them.
man, so I'm going to ask this question: do you think Atletico can actually win the La Liga?
Barcelona, they've been on a good run.
Yeah,
I don't know how they play, but they've been on a good run.
And now they have no Champions League to even focus on.
Mhm.
So now they're ahead. Everything is on that league.
And they still have 10 games to go, 9
Everything
games.
is on that league.
Yeah,
I think they're out of Copa del Rey too.
Yeah,
Yes, so
dead team beat them.
everything is on La Liga.
I wouldn't put my money on Atletico anymore.
Yeah, me too. I think we can agree on that.
How would you be agreeing since?
No, we don't agree. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
Alright, so generally, what would you like to say about football generally?
As much as I hate the downside, no, I'm about to say some rubbish now. Yeah. Well, what can I say about football? Sure. Yeah. We'll keep on enjoying the sports and we'll talk about Man United better when they start winning games again.
So
Yeah.
with these young stars coming up, Mbappe, Alan,
Yeah.
Rashford,
And then Messi going out.
and Messi and Ronaldo going out. Do you think football is safe with them?
Yeah, it is, because we are already talking about them.
Yeah, we are in
We are
safe
having
hands
fun already.
Yeah.
So you come on. Everyone wants to see Alan where he's going
But
to.
we want to start. I don't
Yeah.
know why that rivalry of Alan and Mbappe have not started already.
Alan just there showing himself. Mbappe has proven himself. Don't disrespect him at that level. Yeah, but Alan
Also, comparing Alan to Mbappe is disrespectful.
is disrespectful.
Wow.
Mbappe is a World Cup winner. He's done it. He's done it.
So we're in safe hands, and I am definitely gonna miss Ronaldo and Messi rivalry, and I can't wait for the next upcoming rivalry.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
it's Rashford and Mbappe.
Nah,
That's
not
because of the question.
Not Rashford. Please. Alright. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
I hope it was fun, like Quam said. That it's going to be fun, that it's going to have fun. I hope you guys had fun. So you can just comment in the comments section and tell us if you think football is safe in the hands of the youngsters now, the Mbappe, the Haaland and all that. And if you think that Bayern Munich can still qualify, I want you to share with us in the comments section. And if you think Atletico Madrid will still or can still win the La Liga, also just comment and tell us too. Alright, so Quam, thank you so much for honoring my invitation here.
It's nice to be here.
It is nice to be here,
It
right?
is.
Alright. Thank you. Alright, so guys, click the subscribe button, okay? Share the video, alright? And then go to the social media, same name, Labi the Football Analyst. Just follow us through and use the hashtag LFA, Labi the Football Analyst. Alright, until then, peace and I love you guys.